it seemed to be at first like it might avoid you, but then it seemed to come directly at you and got uncomfortably close as we were closing the last session. So we will
Ruh-roh.
begin. Reynauld, I need you to unmute.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in a weird place right now.
Oh.
You are in. It kind of looks like the forest you got trapped in, but you can feel you're not in your body. You're a spirit, essentially. You're just kind of lingering. And as you're sort of gathering your thoughts and trying to figure out what the hell you're going to do, a figure appears to come through the misty woods towards you. Large in scale, easily 20, 30 feet tall and the same across. And they seem to be in the somewhat of a almost humanoid, giant-sized humanoid form. All black, hood up, and they get about 20 feet from you, and they look down and address you and go, "So you're the one I've been looking for."
Friendly people?
You've been looking for me?
Well, I mean, I was asked to find a soul trapped in these woods. It seems to be you.
Ooh.
And your your reason for that is I've been here for at least a little now. I'm not quite sure where this is. This isn't like too akin to previous encounters.
Yes. Well, for now, you'll just hurt your mortal brain. Don't overthink it.
Mm.
Just say I can help you get out of here. There's a catch. Not a malevolent one, just a matter of fact.
Can't
Your
be worse. Oh,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, can't be worse than what I already go through.
Well, your friends have been trying to find a way to end the curse preventing bringing you back, and find a way to do so. The bring you back part afterwards, that is. I cannot necessarily override the curse itself, but there are certain exceptions the power I do have will allow me to make temporarily that I'm willing to offer you so you can help solve your own problem.
Mm.
I can't send you back because of the curse to the material, but anywhere a spirit would potentially already wander, I can help transport you in the form you're currently in, so that you can join your allies in trying to bring yourself back and solve this problem. Catch is, assume once the curse is potentially resolved, if you die and wish to come back to life, and your friends have the means to do it, they can revive you in some way. As long as you wish to come back, you can. between the curse itself and me giving you sort of temporary spiritual existence, if you are to, well, I'm sure in your travels you've either encountered or at least heard about spirits that wander. And while they might be incorporeal or corporeal, I've never been good with mortal terms. DM speak for, I forget what the word is. Corporeal, I think is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, corporeal is like a physical form.
Yeah, so while they may be incorporeal or
Corpse form.
spiritual, sometimes they can wander. It's essentially what I'm offering you. The problem with that is, while you're in that form, if you die in that, you can still be re-killed in that form. And if you die in that form, there is no way to bring you back. Period. Because essentially your actual soul will be destroyed at that point. You certainly do not have to take that chance. You can trust in your allies and let them try to figure it out. But if you wish to take part, I send you to where they are. They are currently, as part of their recovery of you, somewhere that souls are a little more free to wander in the form you're currently in.
Mm-hmm. Reynolds gonna ponder for a second, thinking, most of my allies, while some crazy, some spiteful, are still pretty dependable, relatively, for at least for the standards of my own party. Reynauld is going to mostly have problems with a specific two people because one, he has no idea what how Zarvir might be have thought of him in the time that he's been, I guess, disconnected, and another one is Charlene gonna accidentally blow me up and cause my soul to get incinerated and impossible to come back. So what I'm gonna do as a player is I have a bunch of quarters on hand. I'm gonna flip it.
Before you decide to leave it completely to chance, I will also, for mechanical clarification, say you don't immediately die if you drop to 0. You still get death saves.
Oh, I still get death saves?
But if you end up dead from something before your body is restored, you'll be making a new character.
Oh, God. Remind me, which one's the dedicated healer again?
Me.
I'll say Luka and...
Oh, God, it's
And Charlene could be if you wanted to be.
Oh, God, it's Sky or Charlene. I'm fucked. Oh.
What? I would like to remind y'all, I have not actually done anything wrong.
I'd like to remind
Allegedly.
y'all.
I would like to remind you, Luka cares too much for Reynauld to let him die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Luka's perfect.
But is preceded the player going to play battle healer again?
Luka's
Yesn't?
Luka's done a great job keeping you guys alive so far.
Yeah.
Right? I helped a lot.
But yes, I will leave it up to you, both in and out of game, how you want to determine that. But the option is there.
Alright. This is actually kind of tough though, because it's a huge gamble. I really like Reynauld. It'd be a little anticlimactic for him to get his soul killed, but
we'll do our best.
Luka especially.
Oh hell no, I'm coming back. We'll do our best from Charlene means they're gonna burn my body. We're gonna burn my body somehow before it can ever get brought back.
Where do you guys get these ideas from? It's crazy.
Alright.
It's you.
I'm gonna look back up to the dude in the hood, and I'm gonna just tell him, odds are they're probably gonna find a way to destroy my body anyways, knowing we have a local pyromaniac, so I accept your offer. I might as well at least tell them not to kill my body.
Excellent.
Luka would never let me.
So,
Luka would.
the figure snaps his fingers, and cinematically, Wayne's World, back to the hell.
Da-da-da.
The rest of you see this massive vehicle approaching you, which I just realized I grabbed the wrong information for.
Y'all, we are not eating Reynaud's body.
What? I don't know where you got that idea from. I would never let any of you.
For real, though.
Yeah, Luka will kill all of you if this is. Straight up, Luka will kill all of you at this point if this doesn't work.
And I would
No,
help.
but don't start anything.
So, you are level 5, Melphis. So as the massive vehicle finishes reaching your location, it does sort of it looks like it might run straight into you, but it turns at the last second sideways, so that it, pulls up beside you. And there's not an exact description of it here from what so I'm just going to describe it the way I like it. There is a description here, but I'm going to make my own version of it because I like it better. The top opens similar to like an army tank. And Reynauld pops out of it.
What in the biscuit?
That's why I made the note on your sheet, by the way.
Yep. So that's why I'm able to drive stuff.
Yeah, if you had, quite literally, if you had rejected the offer, I would have removed it.
Alright, Reynolds gonna take a look around as I just emerge from the thing.
I'm not dreaming, am I?
Demon! It's a demon. This can't be real.
Only you would say that.
Ask it.
Charlene.
We have to ask it questions.
Don't try anything. I'm very confused by this, but we don't.
I'm not dreaming, right? Like,
we all see this.
We all see this. I don't think this is a dream.
You absolutely see Reynauld. Looks slightly more translucent than the last time you saw him, but he's very much there.
Reynauld, you're back. Can I touch you?
It smells
Excuse
lacking.
me?
It's different now.
Gently. Oh.
Are you
That's
actually going to try
dangerous.
and touch him, Charlene?
Yes.
Your hand
Gently.
goes through him, and it feels cold.
Ooh, he's
a ghost.
ghostly. Ooh. He was always cold.
It doesn't go like completely through like a movie. Like it's almost like what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Resistance.
slime.
Oh, like
ectoplasm.
Slimer.
So like he's sort of solid, but like you can just sort of pass through him. And it doesn't seem to hurt him. If you're just doing it with your hand, no. Reynauld, based on your encounter with the person that sent you here, you suspect if a weapon did that, it would hurt a lot more.
Yeah.
Seems like part of the weird state you're in is in as far as how you take damage has to do with intent. So if Charlene were to be like mad at you and go to slap you in the face, it would work. That kind of thing.
Imagine just Charlene does try to actually slap me out of pure malice and my soul just shatters.
I would never. You haven't been mean to me yet. Nice, Reynauld. Nice pet.
Are there actual ghost race in D&D where you can be ghosts?
Excuse me?
Or
Pet
no?
Reynauld.
not exactly the Reborn. Technically,
Reynauld.
the closest one to is kind of the Reborn he already was. I'm sort of just I'm not changing his sheet or anything. I'm just flavoring that he's not all the way alive.
Oh, okay.
I mean, technically, was a Reborn. He's not all the way alive, really, to begin with. But
He was.
Now I'm really dead.
once.
Yeah, dead plus.
He was alive once.
Oh, reborn or undead then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're not undead.
Yes.
They're kind
Well,
of a
yes,
weird,
no.
playable in between.
Dead-ish.
Kinda dead.
Kind of like how Dampiers from the same book are not full vampires, but have some traits of Sam.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I wonder if there's vampire player
Mm.
characters in D&D where you could actually be a vampire.
I'm not sure the books have
Version
that.
of those.
There's, like I said, you can't using the rules that I use for our group. There, you wouldn't be able to play a full vampire because it's home. That would you'd have to homebrew that, but you can play a
Okay.
Dampier, which is like kind of halfway between.
The child of a vampire and a non-vampire.
Well, that's one of the ways. That's one of the
one
ways.
way.
You can also have
I
been
think
bitten,
curses.
and you can also have been bitten or cursed, or there's several ways you can become one. But or be born as one. That's also an option.
The question is, can a rabbit race be half vampire? That's the real question.
Yes.
Anyways, can
What?
be.
That's the entire point of the heritage's subsection of races, right?
Yeah. So basically, if you, I mean, technically speaking, you can, if you pick Dampier from level 1, you can just describe with imagery or written descriptions what sort of race you used to be or whatever.
Oh,
but
okay.
but also, I can absolutely have something happen to you that the book says is an event that could make you become a Dampier and turn you into one if I wanted to.
Oh, very cool.
There we go.
I probably wouldn't do that unless we were discussing it ahead of time because that's a pretty major change to your character. But
I made you a
but
ghost.
yes, Dampier in and of itself is not considered a. Well, I mean, I guess they're kind of changing everything to the term lineage in the newer books when they drop anyway. But in the current 5th edition books, there's races and lineages. Dampier is a lineage. It's a thing you can pick in place of a race, in which case you would describe what sort of physical race you are, but your traits are Dampier. Or you can get turned into one after you've already picked a different race through story. So anyway, Reynauld, you, for you, you appeared in this vehicle. It was already moving, and you're now the driver of it.
Oh,
Whoa.
And you pull up on them and find your crew, like you were told you would.
yeah. So, wait, what are you all doing down here?
That's a very good question. Friends?
Luca's just staring.
Amaya looks to you.
Amaya,
'cause
friend.
She's the one who brought them here. Well, she didn't intend to, but she's the one who cast the spell that brought them here. And she goes, we weren't actually supposed to be here. I was trying to lead us somewhere else. And then your friend your horned friend puked blood in the circle, and somehow we ended up here.
That'll do it.
That sounds about right, actually. Knowing them.
Yeah, that might have been my fault. But hi, Reynauld. Good seeing you. Glad you're not dead. You look kind of dead, but glad you're still here.
Yeah, we
I'm
could
not-
definitely use your help.
Dead adjacent?
I'm not very sure what quite I am. It's something appears to be like a ghost, but I made a deal with some sort of entity, and here I am, making sure that you all don't fuck up my actual resurrection.
The devil!
Feels always
I
not gone
knew
so
it.
well. Well, I hope you can assist us. Where are we, Amaya? Where are we? What is this place?
Who's Amaya?
You
Oh no.
Amaya from the last campaign.
Oh, we're talking to her. I thought you were talking about.
She
Perceive's
literally
character
is.
now.
She literally cast the spell that you
Oh,
were
okay.
brought here to Avernus with.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And she explains that there's 9 layers of hell. The first is Avernus. She was not intending to bring you to Avernus, but that seems to be where we ended up.
Oh, I remember the last session we were in. There was a risk we were going to do or something like that, and then I forget.
Embrace the darkness.
Yeah, some dude was telling us that there's a way to bring back the character, but it's risky.
That's
Yeah. And that's basically where you were trying to go, was to get the things to make the ritual for that possible.
Yeah.
And when Amaya cast the spell, Zarvir apparently puked blood in the circle, was the description she gave. And somehow that seems to have made the spell work differently. It's unclear how at this point.
Well, now Reynauld can help us with Reynauld.
Because, because you all are gonna find a way to burn my body.
I don't know
Sure.
where
I
you
wouldn't let them.
you would. I don't know where you get that idea from. I don't burn people.
The issue. I was about to say the issue is more so Luka's gonna kill you all if you do destroy my body somehow. So
And we know
might
that.
as
This
well
is true. I mean,
make sure that doesn't happen.
what?
I wonder if Charlene
I
is
would
trying
never.
to-
I would never.
There is room in the vehicle that he's driving for all of you, by the way.
Oh yeah, I should probably say, well, do you need a ride anywhere?
Amaya's like,
Probably.
yes, actually, there's as a life cleric, there's not a lot of contacts I have in this particular realm, but there are 1 or 2, and I was planning to try to take us there.
Well, I sort of have a hang for this thing, so if you give me some directions, I might be able to path us.
Excellent.
Well,
Do we
I
have
think-
anything?
I think we go.
I think
Why not? Go explore. See the sights.
mhm.
I think we're getting in the vehicle.
Is Paul here?
Yes.
Okay.
I think
As-
Paul is texting something.
I was about to say the silence was giving me a bit of anxiety.
I just didn't notice you were talking to me because I was typing. What's up?
Oh, they've all agreed to get into the vehicle, and I asked Maya for if they liked it for directions because I kind of have a hang on the vehicle.
Oh, yeah. So
Hmm.
she gives you a series of directions and says you must follow them precisely, or we may get lost. Basically, she's giving you a bunch of like exactly this many meters and then turn, and this many miles and then turn, whatever you want to imagine she's using for mileage. So, what I need you to do for me is just do it as a d20 roll because it's easier because your other thing doesn't really work because I added it as a written note. But give me a survival check. And you can add your proficiency. If you're already proficient, you can add a second copy of it because of your land vehicles.
3 plus 3 plus. Oh yeah, I'm already. I already
Yeah, so
have proficiency on survival, so plus 5 plus 3.
So if you are so if you already
Great.
have it as a +5, then add another +3 to it. If that's your because level 5 proficiency is +3.
Sorry, it's a plus 8.
Yeah.
24.
Easy enough. You are able to follow the directions. Takes a couple of hours, but you find your way to some sort of structure. I guess it would be more of a building, but it kind of almost looks like it was like a shack. Probably would be a better way to put it.
Is this our destination?
Yes, it is.
Where in the hell are we?
Well, we're in hell,
Sorry, I had
but
to.
no, I don't know where.
Not long.
Where in hell?
Wish this place had a map. That'd be nice.
Maybe you could start one. It'd
Is
be
there
an
a
interesting
tourist
hobby.
booth around
That's
here?
a good point.
Are we in the right
Hey.
place, Tamaya?
Yes, we are.
Alright. Reynauld's gonna, I guess, hop off first. Assuming we're gonna be going inside.
Heck yeah.
Excellent. So, as you guys approach, and Maya knocks on the door, it swings open.
I was gonna say if we're gonna wait for a response, I was gonna bring up something important.
Okay. I was skipping ahead because in case you didn't. But yeah, if you have something you wanted to do, go for it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna give the party a reminder and just say, I probably should say this before anything happens, but if I die like this, you won't be seeing me ever again. Not in hell, not in my body.
Whoa,
Well,
that's
pretty cool.
heavy.
So unfortunately, I
let
won't
that
be able to
happen.
be as I won't be able to be as efficient in combat. I'll have to be more defensive.
That's probably a good idea. Let's not have you die. Again.
Yeah, it's our turn first. Wait,
Yeah, speak for yourself.
we'll protect your body, such as it is, with our bodies.
Honestly, that's the most noble thing you've ever told me,
Yay.
Charlene.
She'll be the first one to take an arrow to the head. I mean, to the
Wow. Okay, did I
to
burn
protect you.
Steve when he went into the miasma? No.
True, true.
Did you just say to me, Ozma?
Maybe.
Alright.
Do I look like I would say miasma?
You literally did.
I didn't mean to.
So, while you're bickering on someone's front door, they open the door and they reveal this figure.
Hmm.
No. No.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
No. Yeah, that works. Doop. Or we'll put it there just because it's easy to find. Boop. Boop. And
You got the boop.
this person opens the door.
Oh, you look tired.
Steve.
Is he an elf? I don't think so. But is Steve an elf or half elf?
Is that you thinking out loud, or is Charlene saying that?
That he's tired? Looks tired?
Or
Yeah.
is he an elf? Any of the stuff you just said.
Well, only if Steve said it out loud, because it was based off of what he typed.
No, I didn't.
Darn.
Then
We're
no,
all thinking
Charlene
it.
does not say it out loud.
Now.
Who do you bring? Who disturbs me?
It is us. The friendly group of
He doesn't know
adventurers.
who we
Charlene.
are.
We're gonna save
He knows
the
who Amaya
dead.
is. Charlene, let Amaya do the talking.
Yeah,
Aw,
Charlene.
man. I was just trying to help.
You're going to say. Who are you?
Amaya, can you explain to him, please, why we're here?
Oh. That explains it. What do you want?
Well, we're kind of a little bit of a
Hopefully a way out of
Yeah.
this place.
yeah.
Yeah. It's okay, you wrong turn.
I believe Amaya herself also had business with you.
That's business for another time. Come inside.
Right. I'm assuming we all walk in.
For once, I'm not
Assuming so.
walking in first. I'll follow behind Zarvir. He's nice. He's a good human shield.
Oh,
And he's light enough to carry with my strength score.
When you pass by Reynauld, he just sort of chuckles. The old man just sort of chuckles and said, "Better not die."
Oh, I don't intend on it.
I know what you are, and if you die like that, there's no coming back, friend.
Someone with a hood said a very familiar thing.
Similar thing, you mean?
That's why I said similar.
You said familiar.
I said similar. I'm sorry, my mic's a little trash, Sky. Well, that's not trash. It's just, I don't know why. It picks up everything except what I wanted to hear.
So, I don't need to hear from that one. I'm going to choose it. You can choose one amongst you, or I will choose one amongst you. I want you to tell me why you're here.
I would love to explain things.
Please do.
With
Go ahead, Zarvir.
that... Go ahead, Xavier.
We didn't intend to come here. Some mess up with some plane shift. And now we are looking for guidance, a map of some sort, if this place could even have one.
Well, given that the landscape changes here, that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, this place seemed like the type. Well, any markings, any directions where some ruins would be, or
He leads
anything
you.
of interest?
He motions with a finger for you to come over near the window that he's standing next to.
Okay.
And he points out the window, and what looks like miles off in the distance, floating in the air, seemingly suspended by ginormous fucking black chains, is a city. Either stop that, or don't go there before what's happening to it half finishes.
What is happening to it?
It's being pulled into hell.
Oh,
Ah.
At which point,
Understandable.
once it touches the ground, it's going to be overrun.
Oh.
And
is there any way we can get up there?
Probably.
Seems like a good place for information. Ask around.
You could try, but given that they came from a different how to put this, a different entrance to this particular plane than you did. They probably won't know much about where you came from.
Oh. Yeah, I think I get what you're talking about. I've only dabbled in that stuff. That always confused me. Hmm.
So what were you trying to do when you ended up here?
Oh. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? Um, I was looking for something, an artifact.
So
I
you're the
believe it's
one. So are you the one that altered the course of the spell then?
unintentionally, not exactly. I didn't willingly do it.
Un- Understood.
Looking for something called a Hand of the Whispered One.
Interesting.
He is missing a hand.
Would be nice to have.
I can tell you where, well, exactly where, but I can tell you who on this plane has it.
If they take it, that's always nice. Who?
It goes by the name of Archon.
Would I
Archon,
recognize that name?
give me, because I like to do weird shit with my homebrew histories. Give me a history check.
History. 11.
You
Mm.
probably feel like you've seen the name somewhere, but given all your fascination with the kind of stuff you just mentioned, you're not even sure if you remember reading it in a book about your own area or the one that city came from, or you could have read it anywhere really. But the name has come up. You feel like you have seen it somewhere, but you don't really remember what you read or just what, if anything, you literally could have just skimmed by it while looking up something else.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yes, most people that know of him in more detail refer to him as Archon the Cruel.
Oh, what a wonderful name. Sure, he's a
Yeah,
nice
that.
guy.
Yeah, that name.
Could it
No, not
be?
judging, but
Is that
Well,
Reynauld's son?
given how he ended up with the hand you seek in the first place, he literally betrayed a bunch of heroes like yourselves.
oh,
He helped
good.
them helped
In-
them kill the original owner of the hand. Well, not kill, but steal at least.
Pikachu!
And when going to destroy or imply he would attempt to at least to help destroy it, he instead cut his own hand off and took it for his own.
Oh,
Yes, and
yeah,
it's an
that's
exceptionally powerful artifact you seek.
why I seek it.
That would make sense. You'd have to be very desperate for power to seek that thing.
Sadly. Where can I find it? Or him?
Well, like I said, this place sort of shifts a lot, so it's hard to say exactly, but let's just say you'll know the place when you see it coming.
So, the idea is to wander till we find it?
I mean, that's certainly one way you could do it.
What are some others? I'm new here.
You could pinpoint the current location and get there before the next shift.
How often do shifts happen? Every day? Every hour?
Question.
Oh, at least once a day, sometimes twice.
Oh,
Hmm.
interesting.
You wouldn't happen to know where it is at the current time.
I could possibly find out for you. Give me a moment.
That'd be wonderful.
Mark on the crew. Sounds like a fun guy. Proceeded.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
And
So fun.
he may not be alone, Leather. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while, but
Yeah, cruel people tend to run with posses.
last time I
Sounds-
checked, he had a fairly powerful cleric with him as well.
Ooh,
Oh.
what's the
Oh.
cleric's name?
Give me a second. Da-da-da-da.
It's a Maya. That'd be so funny.
We have a Maya with us.
The Maya
Definitely.
doppelganger.
Definitely not a Maya.
That would have been convenient for someone.
No, I'm looking up his trying to find the other person, the other one's name. Like me and myself.
And I?
Oh ho ho.
The turtle named Krull.
Crow, the turtle.
Yes.
Well, maybe they'll give it to us if we ask nicely.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I doubt it, given what he wants it for.
Oh, does it? I'm very ill-equipped with knowledge of anything about this artifact, other than it is very powerful. What does it
Yes.
do?
Well, among other things, what it does, as the DM goes into here and goes like that. Well, it gives you a number of abilities. Number one, it greatly increases your physical strength. If you use the hand to cast close range spells or wield weapons, you can magically make your weapon or attack do some additional destruction. And it also gives you access to several other potent spells.
Wonderful. That sounds checks all my boxes. But what does he want it for?
To try to help resurrect, well, not really resurrect, but to try and help unchain his captured goddess.
Ah, This seems like a win-win for us. We stop some not so great guy from doing some not so great thing, and I get what I want. I see this only as a win.
Mm-hmm. Well, seek him out while you have the chance.
Did you find where he is?
Here's where you can find him. And he has you some written instructions.
All right.
Wonderful.
You probably have about 12 hours to find him.
Well, thank you very much. And with that, Zarvir kind of folds the paper and like puts it in like his jacket pocket or something, and gets ready to leave unless anyone else has questions or things to do or problems with this new quest we're going on.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Glad everyone's okay with this, man.
Don't know why we all.
What choice do we have?
Zarvir always has the best interest of everyone, so you should all just blindly follow me.
Luka doesn't
Mm-hmm.
really care.
Oh, good.
As long as he doesn't see someone.
Ooh, spooky. We have our
Ooh.
priorities.
So, after, well, we'll see what happens. Of course, the person I need is on a pee break.
Boo. How dare.
Boo. Boo him.
What I think of that.
Yeah.
Well, here, considering that everyone's taking a bathroom break, I'm gonna grab some water real fast. I'll be right back.
Hey, I'm back. Why am I on Do Not Disturb?
I don't know.
Welcome back.
I don't know.
Why are you booing me?
Because I
you were
needed you and you were
And
gone.
we needed you.
Oh my. Like, 3 minutes of not being talked to, so I said, it's probably safe to use the restroom quick, and boom, dialogue.
You summoned it.
So, I need a survival check, same as before. That's 8, I guess, for you.
Yep. Ooh.
Mhm.
I
so you-
see.
So you all pile back into your vehicle and start driving for several hours and feel like you've made no progress. You feel like you probably have 8 hours left to find what you're looking for. Or things get weird.
Oh.
Make me another check.
Uh-oh.
Can I,
It's got to get weird.
can I assist Reynauld this time?
You have land vehicle proficiency.
Oh, with driving. I thought we were navigating. I just got back. Well, then no. I
What if
cannot
we just
assist him.
have really good sense of direction?
Is 17 good enough?
So you do. It still takes a while, but you do finally find pretty clear signs of some sort of fortress-looking building coming up. It's pretty unmistakable that this is probably the one what you're looking for.
Hmm.
And as you are gradually getting closer, but still are a ways away, as things start to come into focus, you see bodies strewn everywhere.
Ooh. This is... It's a grim sight.
Don't think
Maybe
this
not
is
so willing to
right.
talk as I thought.
And you see in the middle of the circle of death, holding his rib cage with one hand, and wielding a massive axe with the other. You see a red dragonborn in jet black armor, shield currently laying on the ground next to him because he's holding his rib cage, but clearer signs that he was using one. There is one thing that looks particularly unnerving about him. He's a red dragonborn, but his left hand is a weird, mangled, smoky green.
Well, this sounds like our guy.
Huh.
Does he see us?
Right now, he seems to see the fight that he's still finishing.
Ah, okay.
Oh, no.
I mean, you all can try to assist them. My character's not going to, for once.
Assist him?
I don't know,
No,
might let us
no.
talk to him faster.
No, I think we'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't think he's gonna give it up willingly.
Hmm.
But hey, doesn't hurt to try. Or we could assist the people fighting him.
Mm.
That's a better idea.
We need more info.
So, what you see is this man. He, after a few seconds, you see the hand, well, basically, the weird-looking hand is holding his rib cage. And you see him do some kind of magic through it, but you don't think the magic that he's using is from it. He's just using it as a left hand at the moment. And some of his wounds seem to seal up, and he picks his shield back up as another wave of enemies comes towards him. Well, one large enemy in this case. What do you want to do?
Do we assist him? Do we hurt him? Probably hurt him.
I could throw Zarvir at him.
No,
Have you
I
heard
don't
of-
like that as an option. Not a fan of being thrown.
But
I
seriously,
think I think our options are to wait for the fight to be over and try to talk to him, or to join in on the fight and try to kill him.
I think our better option is to watch for now, and then go after him once he's weak.
Yeah, you know what? But hmm.
Gotta be
We
Unless he
cautious.
tried
just
talking to
heals
this
himself
guy.
again.
Yeah, he might just heal himself again. Do we? Zarvir wants to try to talk to him, but I feel like that's the wrong choice.
We have to try diplomacy. I mean, we gotta at least try. I mean, not very hard, but we had to at least attempt it.
Maybe he'll like be willing to trade it for something.
Yeah, some soul.
Maybe he wants to get rid of this curse as well.
Who knows? Yeah, maybe he can benefit
Hmm.
from giving it up.
That's hot.
Oh my god.
So what do you
I
want to
guess
do?
we've decided to wait for diplomacy, or hope he dies in this fight. That would be that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
That would just be so cool.
Unless the big thing comes to kill us.
Yeah. What is this big
Yeah.
thing?
I mean, we don't know anything.
So the big thing looks like a probably 20-foot long, 6 or 7 foot around giant snake.
Shit.
Well then.
Best of all worlds, they kill each other.
How long do you want to wait around?
Oh gosh, how long is this fight gonna take?
How long do you want to wait around?
I personally would give it like 15, 20 minutes.
Cool. So about the 10-minute mark, after he's slaughtered dozens and dozens of various enemies approaching him,
It would probably bed.
the Dragonborn is dropped to the ground and swallowed whole by the giant snake.
We fight the snake.
That's a problem.
I do not fight
would
the
say-
snake.
Now,
No,
can
we
I
don't.
burn?
I
No.
think the snake will be diplomatic. Maybe we...
Maybe we can
There
get
we
to
go.
out what we want.
I don't
The
think
snake
that...
will help
Ah,
us. We have to at least
Uh,
ask.
Snake's gonna help us. I hate to
You know,
I
unless
don't-
the guy just suddenly
don't think
bursts
the
out of
snake's
it and some really cool thing Paul's been setting up while listening to us.
The snake starts to turn and go back the way it came.
Excuse us.
Oh, okay, we need to chase it.
Yeah. We're talking to you, sir. Hello?
I think it's a snake. I don't think it's very sentient.
Mr. Snake?
No.
Maybe it is though.
Sir Hiss?
Charlene, I don't think that's gonna work.
I'm gonna just grit
At least
my
I'm trying
spectral
something.
teeth just thinking, I would chase after it, but I don't want to die.
I'm going
Again.
after it.
Someone drive the car or thing, device,
I could...
buggy.
Could we chase it in the car? The thingy? Yeah.
Probably.
Sure, who wants to
How
all hop back
fast?
in and
How
chase it?
fast? How fast is it
I didn't
going?
know you ever got out.
Oh, we did? Yeah, we totally
Back
never
in the
got
car.
out. Let's chase it.
I thought,
Cool.
yeah, I thought we were waiting in the car as well.
So
Get in,
you
losers,
start
we're going
chasing after
sneaking.
it, and you look like you're gaining on it and gaining on it as it starts to go through a valley between peaks. And basically, you're dune buggying at this point, which you kind of already were anyway. And everybody, give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Okay.
Oh, that just reminds me, I should probably update my sheet.
What's the command for that again?
23.
Dirty 20.
See perception.
1.
Check.
Zarvir reads glasses.
Nat 1.
At 11.
Nat 1. 2 nat
Surely
1.
needs
Oh,
glasses.
dear. It's really bumpy. I'm getting a little nauseous.
Oh, 11. Okay.
I think me and Reynauld are the only ones who see it.
Probably.
Yeah, you guys see where the snake looks like it's headed next, and what none of you see is that, but you feel it, is a huge crashing rumble on the top of your vehicle.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And then you hear, see, and more or less feel the flip top ripped open.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Where'd my phone go?
And you just hear,
We didn't need that anyway.
then you hear a voice speak to you.
Hmm.
And it says, "Why are you stalking my precious pet?"
What?
Your precious pet ate something we need.
Yes.
Are you looking in the direction of where this is coming from, or just answering? I mean, I assume you'd have to be looking forward because if you're still driving.
Yes. I'm just kind of answering.
Cool. Luka, with your previous perception, now that it's in front of you, I mean, you all pretty much noticed this anyway, but you recognize the voice first, Luka. You've heard the voice before.
Is it?
Reynauld, you recognize it very well.
Oh no.
It's what I think it is, huh?
Probably.
Uh,
If you think it's a 9-foot, 500-pound fucking woman in a
oh, dear.
bloodstone
Yeah.
bikini.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mhm.
well.
Not again.
Oh.
This is
Fear's
bad.
gonna enter Reynauld again because this time I'm not strong enough to sacrifice myself.
Oh, God. Shh.
Is there a way to go back?
We have even less options than before.
Well then.
We need help. She got here before us.
Why are you interfering in my business?
We're so
We
sorry.
just want one item back, then we'll be out of your hell.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have hair.
Shush.
He's also a me.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's there.
I mean, the boobs help.
It is hard to tell where the boobs stop and the fat rolls start.
Uh-huh.
You ever seen a stereo like comedy movie with a stereotypical fat toothless Alabama woman, kind of like that, but with lots of teeth?
Ah. She's got the fat suit on.
She goes, "What do you want?"
No, Leo, you
Yeah, just a
You-
hand.
just
I'm sure you probably recognized it. The hand that doesn't look like his, when it's a little magical. That one. That's what we want. I want.
he
And why
wants.
would I let you have an artifact that powerful?
Because you are nice, charming, and very beautiful.
See, we're friends
Thank
now.
you. I am the last one of those things.
Sorry for
Definitely
your
not the beautiful
losses.
part. No, just kidding.
No, no.
Shut up.
Hey,
Who
rabbits
who
can't
just who just
lie.
said what now?
No, nothing. Rabbits don't talk.
Nothing.
Nothing.
He's
No, no,
lost
no.
his mind.
No, you talked over each other, and I want to know who said what.
Malphus.
I just said you're definitely the beautiful part.
That's not.
That's what I
Malphus,
heard.
no,
For
he's
like
lying.
for a good
Give me a
second.
deception check with disadvantage.
Oh no! I should have
This
put
is
my
what you
thing
Yeah,
get.
come on, bud. Come on, you got it. You got it.
I
Ah,
believe
got
in
it.
you.
alright.
You got it. We believe in you. Come on.
All right.
I'm just gonna
so-
say at the same time, Reynauld just kind of takes a second and just
Well, that
looks
20 is-
behind and
Do
is
the
like,
same.
really?
Do the same thing you did before with the C deception, but afterwards put
Oh.
DIS.
DIS.
Oh
Right.
dear.
This.
Double nat
Disbelieve.
20s right here.
Paul, would that mean
Oh,
you'd just,
no.
if you were to pronounce that, you'd say dis, right, Paul?
Yes.
I did not do that.
This nuts?
Whoops.
Oh jeez.
Yes.
Do you want
shall
Reynauld to
know.
die forever?
um,
Oh, I forgot
does
the
it really
dice.
have to be
Damn it.
forever?
Well, my
Well,
roll's
I
so
think
low.
you fail anyway.
Yeah, that was low
Yeah, it
enough.
doesn't matter.
Oh
That's fine.
I mean, he could always get a nat one and absolutely fuck it up.
It's at that point that your rabbit is ripped from their seat by the ears.
Oh no.
yeah. Oh dear.
I promise
just-
he didn't mean it.
Just head butted in the face.
Oh.
Okay. I
And
think we lost a person.
Damn it.
We'll get him back later.
See, this is what happens. She's obviously not a joking type.
I'd like to note she said she was only the last part of that, which was the beautiful one.
Yes.
Basically, she's calling herself mean and.
you take 17
What was
bludgeoning
it,
damage.
Charlene?
She's self-aware.
That's-
That's a thick
You're
skull,
getting off
hers.
light. You're
Right?
getting off
Very
light.
good.
It could be worse.
Now,
It could be a lot worse.
I am trying, after our previous encounters, to be patient.
I
We appreciate that.
promise you didn't mean anything bad by it. Probably.
Pando
She's
is
a joke.
Reynauld.
So, I'll ask you again, Horned Head, since you seem the most interested. Why would I allow you to have such an artifact? What's in it for me?
Zarvir has a bad idea. One that doesn't know if will work out. But let's go for it. How about a trade? You give me said hand, and I'll give you a small god.
What?
What?
Her?
Pardon me.
A deity of some kind. I don't ask many questions. You seem like a connoisseur of strange powers. I don't want it. You seem like you might want such a thing.
How do you have this thing?
Oh. I ended up taking my hand off, and it jumped into my mouth. That was so long ago, though.
That was not very long ago.
It was long enough. It's well, it's fun. It's not exactly invasive if you want to have it hijack your brain. It's been here for a long time and doesn't bother me other than minor headaches. But it's strong. I can tell you that. I can feel it. But I don't want it.
Hmm.
Everyone else that is not Zarvir, give me a. Actually, you met Shissan after that, so everyone that was there when he inherited this thing, give me a history check.
I was there. Okay.
19.
5.
You definitely remember him puking blood and saying that it did not stay in him.
What?
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I feel like this is a better thing. It's a better thing not to remember, I feel like. But okay.
Oops.
Luka's
Shortly
gonna have to keep
after
it
it
straight his
entered
face.
him, he seemed to puke it back up the day he got it.
Oh, yeah.
How do I know that you actually possess such a thing?
Um. Um. Zarvir is going to ask said nameless thing to prove itself. I don't know how he would do that, but he he's gonna kind of cede control a little bit to let this thing take his body for a second.
So yeah, you guys all see him double over, eyes red, pukey like before. And when he looks up with the blood red eyes at Kismir, he smirks and goes, "Deal." And you see blood spew ferociously out of your friend and colleague into the waiting maw of this horrendous creature.
Ew.
Oh.
Oh, my.
He then snaps her fingers, and the snake returns.
I'd like to
and
remember nothing
spits out,
of this.
spits out the corpse of the dragonborn.
Success.
And she takes one of her weapons and slices the hand off and presents it to you, Zarvir.
Wow, that was so easy.
Fantastic. Oh, I'm sure that won't have repercussions.
No, none.
4 episodes, I give it.
Nah,
I'm
1 or 2 at 2 at best.
no 4. Paul's got a plan for this.
Yeah, Zarvir's gonna take it and I guess just right then and there, going to. I'm assuming it'll just merge with me, and he's gonna like shove it on his stub.
That is exactly what happens.
I mean, I have no reason to stop
Okay.
this.
It grafts itself to your arm and becomes a functioning hand.
Hooray! I
You're
get 2
whole
hands
again.
again.
So,
Excellent.
you get the. Does it give me a list of these? And the following.
Well, isn't that nice?
Just checking a thing that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. That's great. Not what I'm looking for, though. Where do
Very
I
clearly has not kept any secrets from anyone.
have the following
Very
random
honest
Yeah.
man.
abilities?
Excellent.
So, since it doesn't give me an exact list for this part, I'll just make some shit up. So a few things that
Hmm.
happen, and then I'll read you the pre-prepared stuff, like that it gives me. But it also gives me some properties that I was checking if there was like a list to choose from, but it doesn't seem to be, or if there is, it's not where I can find it. You gain 3 random properties. You gain a minor beneficial property. You have dark vision of 60 feet, correct?
120, but yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you're a warlock.
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't do that then. So you now heal. Ooh, thank you. My brother heard me talking and knew where to find the stuff I was looking for.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Good job.
That's cool.
So, do you have any kind of immunities or resistances to damage or effects being reborn or any of the other shit you picked?
Um,
Just so I don't give you something you already have.
I have advantage on disease and poison, but nothing damage-wise.
So you said disease and poison?
Yeah, I have advantage against it, yeah.
Okay. So you can, for disease, you can now ignore that you're immune.
Wonderful.
Nice.
You also gain a major beneficial property,
You said for disease or poison? Sorry.
disease.
Disease, okay, thank you.
Actually, you know what? Don't keep that just yet. I'm actually gonna, since I have dice handy nearby here somewhere, where they were anyway. Yeah, let's just roll for it, cause fuck it, it's fun. It gives me a chance to roll physical dice for once.
Wow.
Mm.
How many dice sets do you have?
Next to me, not very many. My brother just happened to have one in front of his chair, but I own personally about 20 to 25 sets
That sounds
at
about
the
right.
moment.
You too, Mina?
Well, I got like a couple.
Looks like an 18 if I remember how to read a percentile dice.
But I got another one coming.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, good. So, ignore what I said before. In your notes section, because it's hard, even though Beyond is a pretty good program, there are some things it's still limited by compared to paper. So just put it in like your other notes section of your character sheet.
Yep, already doing that.
You are now proficient in. Let me pull out since I can see your sheet because of our connected sharing of since you guys use my account for your stuff or link to my account anyway to do it. Let me pull up what you do have. Also, everybody, Zarvir, worry about doing yours afterwards, but everybody can eventually by the level to 6 also.
Oh yeah, that's what I need. Just what I needed.
So you are skilled in that, and that. Cool. So you now have proficiency in. It was something that fits both your character and the hand. You are now proficient in Arcana.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
Did you say
Now
all level 6?
yes. Now I will roll your major beneficial property. That was the minor one.
Oh,
Uh,
Thanks, Evil Dead Hand.
I love Evil Dead hands. Always nice to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love dead
Uh,
things. They can't kill me.
so
Unless.
I'm just gonna, since I can edit your sheet because of the campaign link, I will just go in and do this part for you, and then tell all of you what it is I did. Reason I'm doing that is not to hide it; it's because I genuinely have never tried to do it before on here, so I don't know if it even works.
Oh.
So I have to figure out if I can even do it. Yes, I can. Okay. Let's just get stupid with this and give it to your main ability.
Also, also
So you
my
now have
strength
a
stats max.
you now have a plus. You now gain a +2 to your charisma, and it can go to a maximum of 24.
Oh my goodness. Oh yes, that's I like that.
You also gain a
Hmm.
one of these.
Hmm.
I need 4. I'll re-roll that one purely because with being a reborn, it doesn't really make sense for you to get that because it'd be a weird It'd be kind of interesting story-wise, but it'd be a weird mix mashup because it was something to do with having to eat a lot more than you like physically eat, and I'm like, reborn don't really have to eat, so that doesn't really make sense. So let's re-roll that one. 46. So technically, mechanically, you're a reborn, so you don't have to change your race or anything. However, visually, you now look like a forest gnome
Oh, nice.
Wow. Cool.
because I rolled on the minor detriment properties and got 46 to 50, which is well attuned to the artifact. Your appearance changes as the DM decides. Also, bring the item itself back up. There are some. Those were things I could roll for, but there's also some predetermined things that you need to know. While you are attuned to the well, basically you are attuned to the hand now. If anyone ever removes the hand, you immediately die.
No
That's
hand,
nice.
no life.
Also, I've already gone in and updated your. Let me just do that. So I've updated your charisma to +2 for you, so you're now 22. You now are also a 20 strength.
That's nice.
Yeah, we're getting stupid with this campaign. I was gonna wait till near the end for this, and I was just like, fuck it. We're just gonna get dumb. And you won't be the only one getting something really stupidly powerful for your level either. I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
the next few weeks, a bunch of you guys are gonna get some stupid shit I just want to see people use.
All right.
So, what he was describing, sort of as much in story description as I could give you, any melee spell attack you make with the hand, so if it's like, Shocking Grasp, any of those ones that are a melee attack but using spells, any melee spell attack you make with the hand, and any melee weapon attack made with a weapon held by that hand, deals an extra 2d8 cold damage on a hit, in addition to whatever regular damage type or fire or whatever it would have. Also, the hand has 8 charges. I will show you how to. I'll actually add this to your inventory because it is an item you can add. But I'm reading it to you first. The hand has 8 charges. You can use an action and expend 1 or more charges to cast one of the following spells with a save DC of 18.
Oh, dang.
For 5 charges, you can cast Finger of Death. For 1 charge, you can cast Sleep. For 2 charges, you can cast Slow, and for 3 charges, you can cast Teleport. The hand regains 1d4 plus 4 expended charges every dawn. Each time you cast a spell from the hand, it casts Suggestion on you, also with save DC 18, demanding that you commit an evil act. The hand might have a specific act in mind or leave it up to you. Also, your alignment is now neutral evil.
Isn't that wonderful?
Is it?
Actually, what is my line in the first place? Oh, lawful evil.
Does it look like a monkey paw?
Nope. It sure doesn't.
Too bad.
Manage inventory. Equipment. Click. Cool. I've now attuned you to the Hand of Vecna.
Wonderful.
Your charisma is now 22. Your strength is 20. I just did that while I was explaining it to you because, again, I've never actually gone into Beyond and done the changes, so I want to make sure the overrides worked. So I wasn't going to make you do them just in case they didn't work properly. Then I could mess with them. So there's that. Description. Change that to neutral evil. Yeah. So you got the hand you wanted. And every time you cast a spell from the hand, it will cast a spell on you to try to make you do something horrible.
So I don't have to cast my magic from the hand, though. I can cast from my other hand, can't I?
Yes. And I should rephrase. Each. Oh no, it is each time you cast a spell from the hand. So. So yeah. So there's a couple ways we could do that, potentially. Because in the other description it says you can use charges to cast one or more spells from the hand. I would say that only applies to the spells you cast that came to you because of the hand.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you use one of the spell that you're given by the hand, then it will cast suggestion on you.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So your own. Now, the other thing I will specify, I haven't looked at your full spell list, but if you happen to choose to cast a spell that you already had that it gives you, you need to tell me if you're casting it with a spell slot or from the hand. Because if you cast it, the copy from the hand, it will make you roll suggestion.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the spells you had picked would apply to that anyway, although, well, no, actually, that's a lie. You had sleep already. So if you chose to use sleep on somebody, I need to know if it's spell slots or not.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think that's the only one you have that crosses over.
I think so,
currently.
yeah.
Finger of Death's a big fun spell to have.
Oh yeah. That's the big one.
You send negative energy coursing through a creature that you can see within range, causing it searing pain. It must make a Constitution saving throw, the DC of which, because it's from the hand, is 18. It takes 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage on a failed save or half on a success. And a humanoid killed by this spell rises at the start of your next turn as a zombie that is permanently under your command, following your verbal orders to the best of its ability.
Oh, and because my charisma's 22 now, my save DC went up to 17 naturally.
Yep. So your own spell DC went up to 17 because of the
Oh
+2 from
God.
that you got from the benefit, and when you use the hand, the spell DC is 18.
Jeezums.
Yeah, that's gonna set DC all the time.
That's a little
Whoa.
bonkers.
So
That's crazy.
Luka, and I'm singling you out for two reasons. One,
Hi.
One,
Mhm.
because it preceded the player, and two, because I feel like Luke would be the one paying the most attention to this type of thing. Give me a perception check with advantage.
Ooh, advantage. 23.
So it takes you a minute to look around because you're sort of like, taking in what the hell just happened. And by this point, you have all gotten out of the vehicle in order to do the exchange. You look around and you look over, and Amaya looks absolutely is just staring through Zarvir, horrified.
Well, shit. The jig is up. I'm just happy that we did something good right for a change, I think.
He looks to you all and approaches and is, you have no idea what you've just done.
Who, what?
I see this is only a win. New hand, new strength.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can at least for
Skills.
skills proficiencies, you can actually customize them.
Yeah, and with other
forgot
stuff,
about
you can also add proficiencies.
I thought you
Um,
could, but I couldn't
into-
remember for sure. So
yeah, it's
Um,
just whatever section it is. Like defenses, you can press it, customize, and add. Armor and stuff, you can click
I
bottom
knew there
left
was
and add it.
a fair amount of customization you could do, but I hadn't looked through it all in a while. So,
Yeah.
so he's like, "I'll get you home. You're on your own after that."
Sylvia, what do you do?
You all saw what I did. Gave the scary snake lady a minor little doodle daddle. And I got this thing. This seems wonderful.
I don't know if I trust this thing.
You mean the cool little new hand I have? I think you're just
How
jealous.
strong is that hand? How strong is that pet artifact?
It feels real fucking good, I can tell you that. Other than that, I guess we'll see. It's strange. I want more. What do you think this hand came from? You think there's another hand? I'll take my other hand off.
I mean, we gotta test it.
I know,
See?
Charlene.
Imagine what two could do. Or a foot.
No.
No, I mean...
Or an ear.
Sylvia.
Take my eye out.
Sylvia.
We gotta slow down.
I'm just saying, not to jump into crazy ideas, but this could be a whole path into so much more.
Sylvia.
I
Amazing
don't like where
thinking,
this is
but I think there isn't any more of that body.
You don't
So-
know, maybe there
Seems-
is.
Yeah.
You guys
I
are
don't like where this is going.
so just to shorthand a few things for the sake of exposition. You guys are brought home. The ritual is done and is successful, and the curse is lifted.
Yay.
You now need. You now have the ability to revive Reynauld. Anybody got 1,000 gold handy?
Do you want to come back, Reynauld?
Ooh, can we
Yes.
get a rain check?
Is that a question?
Oh, I was just...
Where's 1,000 gold?
I didn't know what your
1,000
feeling
gold?
was with what just happened.
I think between me and Charlene, we have around 700.
Yeah, how much
All
gold
right.
does my character have? Let me.
But
I
I
can
don't
help.
know about everybody else.
Reynolds broke.
I can help out.
I didn't see inventory.
Sugar
Yeah,
mama
be in your
time.
inventory.
Oh, I have 10 gold. All right, well.
Let's see.
That ain't gonna help. Unless you guys got gold while I was missing sessions.
Zarvir, you got any money?
No, I gave the last of it to the kid.
Actually, let me check a thing.
That
Because
kid.
I might be remembering wrong.
I think you're thinking of Ways Undead.
Well, I am thinking of Ray's dead because that's what you need.
Why did I think Ways Undead? Yeah, Ways Dead.
Animate dead?
No, I was
No,
saying
I
it
don't
you-
think
wrong.
you should.
I was saying it wrong.
No, I
Ways
was
Dead
wrong. I
is
was
what it
wrong. The two of you could afford it. You only need 500 gold worth of diamonds.
Oh, 500. Mina, you want to do half and half?
I suppose I could help out. For
So 250
Reynauld.
each of us?
Agree.
Okay. I have
Yeah.
removed 250 from my sheet.
All right. I'm taking it out. Oops. I got
He said
125
so.
left.
So you guys have the money to do it.
Yeah.
We should. I don't have any money on my character.
Well, they have enough.
Well,
They
Yeah,
just
we
said
covered
they
it.
did.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you said,
me and-
do you?
Me and Charlene have enough.
Oh.
How did you
I
guys get
assume-
so much through venturing? I'm assuming.
They didn't buy anything.
Yeah, we did not
And
buy
they were also-
anything.
They were also here for all the stuff, so
Yeah.
We did stuff and things.
that'd be kind of cool, Paul, to have like a one shot where it's just nothing but mercenaries earning coin on missions and quests.
well,
Nope.
one way or another, this campaign's probably going to get wrapped up sooner than I thought because I'm starting to give out ridiculous stuff on purpose because it's funny.
That's certainly a strategy to
Speed things
wrap
up.
things up faster.
Underpaid. How's your session going with your other buddies?
You mean the one I do on Fridays?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I'm playing in is going good. I think we're at a slow part of the story right now, though, so it's not that bad.
I accidentally closed this and then realized I needed it open again. Now I'm trying to find the right section again.
Pikachu!
I just want the list of things that I was in before. I forget what section it's in, and I just closed it by mistake. Yeah. So, you guys have are in agreement. You're paying the money to have them rezzed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Just
Done.
the tables. So, Reynauld, when you are resurrected, your soul, when they left, you couldn't obviously go with them in soul form. So your soul basically went back to this weird fellow, and he says, "Congratulations," and you're about to get sent back. Would you like something special, little gift of our friendship to take back with you.
Well, assuming it's not as weird seeming as that hand thing Zarvir described, I wouldn't mind.
Excellent. It's a sword.
I love swords.
Specifically, it's a long sword. I know you prefer great swords, but this is sort of a one-of-a-kind sword. I can't really repurpose it. I mean, I guess as DM I could, but I'd rather leave it the way it is.
I can still use it two-handed.
Yes, you certainly can. So, I get to roll you some properties now.
The only issue with it is I wouldn't be able to put my great weapons thing on it, but
Yes, you can. You can absolutely use all the great weapon abilities on anything you can wield two-handed.
really?
Anything that has the versatile two-handed property counts,
I like it.
which long swords do.
Oh, holy shit. You're right.
So, while they're doing in the time it takes them to do the ritual, you basically attune to this in the spirit world. And then are brought back to actual life and it comes back with you. Because fuck it, let's have some fun. It also talks to you. More on that later.
Oh, fun. Does it sing?
No, we'll get to that. So, your minor beneficial property. Ooh, you actually get 4 properties. The hand only gave him 3.
Ooh.
Nice.
So a 92.
A 90 what?
I'm rolling a D100 to see what the property is. So
Procedurally generated loot, just as Borderlands intended.
minor beneficial property 92. While you're attuned to the sword, you get a +1 to armor class.
Ooh.
Fitting for you as a fighter.
Yep, I love armor.
Yeah.
And then you get one of these kind of properties, a 37. This table. So for now, make a note of it, and I'll go into your sheet and I'll edit this stuff for you because there's a lot to it later. Let's see. Yeah. So just make a note of this in your notes section so I can edit it after session. When you hit with a weapon attack while attuned to the artifact, the target takes an extra 1d6 damage of the weapon's type.
Did you save us to put this in notes or other?
Put it in your other notes, whatever.
Yeah.
Somewhere I can find it.
Yep.
Now I get to roll the fun ones. Those are the ones you like.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. An additional D what?
D6.
Okay.
Just of the weapon type, so it's slashing in this case. All right. Exactly on. Probably won't come up, so let me re-roll it. So, another property for you to jot down for me. This one probably will just have to stay as a note because it's such a specific thing. While attuned to the artifact, you are blinded if you're more than 10 feet away from it.
Ooh, that's... I hope nothing has the disarming maneuver.
And one more.
10 feet.
Stupid. Let's do that one. Jesus Christ.
What? Is that a good or bad Jesus Christ?
Probably good.
No. No, it's not. Uh, yeah. I'll give you one chance to get out of it. See what happens.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, you're stuck with it. While attuned to the artifact, you have vulnerability to all damage.
Oh,
Oh no.
That's horrible.
that is.
Like that's not going to be an issue.
No problem.
It won't be an issue at
Oh,
all for the
only-
fighter.
Yeah, you know, if a guy rushing in doesn't have to be. I can handle it.
Only double damage with everything.
I think I can just add vulnerabilities myself. Yeah, I can add all the vulnerabilities.
Yeah, you can.
Does that include? I don't know why slashing from a Vorpal sword is considered a vulnerability, but is that also included?
Yeah.
So, there are some other properties for me to alert you of. These are not rolled ones; these are the extra ones. So it is a magic sentient sword. I'll tell you the name of it after. That grants a +3. You get +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. You don't have to write this down because it's going to be attached to the item when I attach it to your character for you later. It scores a critical hit on 19 or 20.
Oh, hold on. I'm writing this down. +3 what?
You know, it'll literally be on the item when I give it to you later.
Oh.
But it's a sentient longsword, meaning it can talk and think.
It's alive.
It gives +3 to attack and damage rolls made with it. Scores a crit on 19 or 20, and deals an extra 2d10 slashing to any undead. If the sword is not bathed in blood within 1 minute of being drawn from its scabbard, you have to make a DC 15 Charisma saving throw. On a successful save, you take 3d6 psychic damage. On a failed save, you are dominated by the sword as if under the Dominate Monster spell, and the sword demands that it be bathed in blood. The spell effect ends when the sword's demand is met.
I don't like this.
He said this would be not as evil.
It isn't. So far, I'm not seeing anywhere where it changes where it forces you to be evil.
Literally.
Oh, in that case,
the bar is low, to be fair.
morally gray sentient sword.
It might be. I haven't read through it all yet, but so
You haven't
while the
what?
sword is on your person, you add a D10 to your initiative at the start of every combat.
Jesus.
In addition, when you
Nice.
use an action to attack with
Damn.
the sword, you can transfer some or all of its attack bonus to your armor class instead. The adjusted bonuses remain in effect until the start of your next turn. So basically, you can for the turn, you can sacrifice making it a bit less chance to hit to increase your armor class.
That's actually pretty good.
It's up to 3 because it gives you a +3. So, like, if you were already like a +9 with a longsword, and you're like, that's probably good enough, then you can sacrifice the extra magical 3 to get +3 armor class for the turn, and you can do that every turn. It's not a permanent thing. While the sword is on your person, and again, this will all be in the description of the item because it is an official item. I'm just reading it to you for fun because this is the end of this week's session, basically. While the sword is on your person, you can use an action to cast one of the following spells. Save DC 18.
I love spells.
Call lightning, divine word, or finger of death. Once you use the sword to cast a spell, you can't use that spell again from it until dawn. Basically, every long rest, essentially. It is a sentient, chaotic, evil weapon with an intelligence of 15, a wisdom of 13, and a charisma of 16. It has hearing and dark vision out to a range of 120 feet.
I'm sorry,
The weapon
what?
communicates telepathically with its wielder and can speak, read, and understand common. Sword's purpose is to bring ruin to Vecna, killing Vecna's worshippers, destroying the Lich's works, and foiling his machinations. All help to fulfill his goal. The Sword of Cass also seeks to destroy anyone corrupted by the eye and hand of Vecna. The sword's obsession with those artifacts eventually becomes a fixation for its wielder.
Oh, that's nice.
Lordy.
Is that
I don't know if you
canon?
remember. I don't know if you remember what I told you.
There
The name of
won't-
the hand you just put on was called.
There won't be a problem with that.
Wait, what's his hand called again?
Oh,
The hand
yeah,
effect.
ag.
No.
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus. Also, wait, Vecna's canon to your campaign?
No,
I
that's just
thought-
what it's called. I mean, I didn't think Vecna would be canon. I just figured it was renamed. Considered it, I was told it was called Hand of the Whispered One.
Well, the Whispered One is another alias of Vecna.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Oh, well then.
But yeah,
I
essentially,
misheard you.
Vecna's canon. The sword is called the Sword of Kaz, by the way.
Anyways, I added all the
Yep.
vulnerabilities in the game
I
to my
found it.
character thanks to the sword.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I
I've heard
rolled
of
up.
that.
So basically, what I was rolling was each of those
Mhm.
basically any art. I think any artifact level item, but definitely those ones. You get some level of benefits and detriments. The hand gives you a minor and major benefit, and then a minor detriment. The Sword of Kaz gives you 2 of each, a minor and major benefit, and a minor and major detriment. And your major detriment, I rolled 90 to 95 on, which is vulnerability to all damage.
What's this weapon called again?
The Sword of Kaz, K-A-S.
K-A-S.
Yep, I found it.
It's gonna, like I said, I'm gonna add it. You can, well, actually, you can probably find it because you have access to all my stuff, and I have the DMG bot. So
Jesus fucking Christ!
It's
that is
on
the longest
Wiki.
description for a sword.
It's on
yeah.
the
So
wiki dot.
while you guys were chatting and doing your role playing and stuff about 20 minutes ago, while my brother was getting me the physical DMG to roll on the tables, I muted myself and looked at him and went, since I'm going crazy with insane with the artifacts, should I give him the Sword of Kaz and then run the risk of you guys having to roll saves to see if you fight each other? And I decided it was a fun idea.
I don't like this.
I wouldn't
See
be
what
much to
stupid,
hurt him, but
see
my
what
life is
stupidly
fine.
powerful item with stupid
I love it.
shenanigans I could find for next week.
We are due for some shenanigans, to be fair.
I'm gonna give all of you just one stupid item.
Oh no.
And it's our
That'll be
choice
the
how we
gimmick.
use
Everyone
them.
has
So
one
fun.
stupid item with stupid
That'll
consequences.
basically be how we get to the point where I haven't leveled you quite as fast this campaign, is I'm just gonna give you all one stupidly powerful item instead of leveling you as often.
We're all
Jesus
idiots.
fucking Christ.
What could go
I think
wrong?
Zarvir's goal now is just to become Vecna. I want to get all the. I want to get all the.
Reynaud's goal is to fucking kill you.
Right?
Apparently.
We already saw that coming.
Yeah, I don't think his goal has
Yeah.
changed much actually.
Yeah, that's
I was
what it
thinking of
says
giving-
here.
Yeah.
I was thinking of having you come back with some kind of like either not cursed rule, but like some kind of like sentient sword, and I'm like, let's just go full fuckery and go Sword of Kaz. Let's make this even better because it's you with the Sword of Kaz and him with the Hand of Vecna specifically,
Right?
with your
Yes.
already existing
Wow.
character backstory history.
Yeah.
Like this
And we
line
had
in
already made
particular.
amends canonically, kinda, right?
Yeah,
This
Zarvir's
line
actually
here.
okay with you now.
Wait a second, am I still vulnerable to poison if I have a resistance to it?
Yes, the vulnerability cancels your resistance.
Well,
Oh.
shit.
Dang.
So it's not
So
like
you take
canceled
none.
out, it's just overridden.
If you are attuned to that sword to gain its full, technically you could just wield it as a longsword, but if you attune to it to use the magical properties of it, you are vulnerable to all damage, period. It overrides everything else.
Yeah, this line right here is going to be a problem.
Um,
I have
Possibly.
to do Back to the Blade now. I think, right?
I am a literal
Hand
glass
of
cannon
Vecna.
now.
Ah,
Wee.
Yeah.
Yep. A little bit.
You've created a literal version of the term glass cannon within Reynauld.
That's awesome.
Sure have.
Means you'll kill stuff.
Because to be fair, divine word isn't the. It could be actually pretty useful in some scenarios, mostly against either. This is why the hit
But-
point based spells are kind of like tricky for me because it's always hard for me to think of how to use them. At least it has the thing where if I use it on a Fae, it's like banish.
What are you looking at?
The spells on it. Divine word is one of your spells that's put on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, its main function is if it has like 50 or lower hit points, it has a bunch of different effects. Like if it's but for example, like 20 hit points or lower, it's killed instantly. Actually, and along with all the other effects. But if it's only like 50 hit points or lower, it's deafened for a minute.
Yeah. So you beat the shit out of something, and then if you think it's low enough to try it on, you try it.
Yeah, I just beat the shit. I just get to beat. I'm gonna get to beat the shit out of Zarvir, and I'm just gonna say, divine word, and all of a sudden he's deaf, blind, stunned, and his neck breaks. That's approximately how it sounds. Unless, hey, by the way, Zarvir, are you Fey in any form of nature?
No.
Or celestial. Cool. I'm trying to remember what he is beyond being reborn because he did right.
No, that's me.
The only
You know,
other
if
thing
if you're mechanically a reborn, you're a reborn.
right.
Uh,
The other thing is Finger of Death. That is traumatic for me as a player for a certain
yeah, I
reason.
can't wait to see you guys sling that back and forth at each other.
Oh dear.
Oh wait,
And
no.
it's,
Just
and
so
it's
you
equal
know,
because even though you only get it once per day and he has charges, that uses enough charges that he can only use it once a day.
Mhm.
just so you know, Reynauld, I have Crown of Madness.
That's not gonna matter if I forget to put blood in this thing.
Yeah, no, you're gonna get if you forget to go. Now you don't have to put blood on it every minute. It's if you don't put it
If
on within a minute of pulling it.
How
should
much
brought the
is
cauldron
enough
with
blood
us.
before I decide
Damn
to
it.
fuck around?
So what I'm saying is maybe don't pre-pull your weapon like you used to do.
Ooh, I love pre-pulling my weapons, man.
Dang
Cool.
it. I'm trying really hard
Please
not
do.
to say it.
Actually, why am I saying don't do that? That's what I gave it to you for. Absolutely have it out at all times next to Zarvir.
Now you're just doing this on purpose to me.
Hey Zarvir, do you want to look at this cool sword I found within my dreams?
Oh heck yeah.
Cool.
So I just out of like pure curiosity, what would happen if I somehow attuned to the sword? Would I want to kill myself?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, okay, just curious to see how that would work.
You would
That's
honestly, I
nice.
would probably, if you actually did that, rule that you just literally commit suicide.
Oh, that's great.
Oh no. Yep.
That's brilliant.
That sounds about right.
Or I would just not let it work.
Fuck.
Yeah, maybe
Story-wise.
the sword sentient. Maybe he just would refuse to
Yeah,
to
I mean,
attune
probably.
with me.
It's not a
I like to
dumb
imagine
sword.
if I'm not paying enough
Oh, maybe
attention, without even noticing, I just have to turn around and notice, ah shit, why'd I stab Zarvir?
When that happened.
My bad.
I gotta look up some more stupidity for next week to give you guys.
I apologize
Oh,
for
boy.
my actions.
You should give all of us like a really cool legendary weapon, but then just give Melphis a rock.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
my brother looked it up or reminded me of it. So your resistance does actually matter for poison. If you're vulnerable to poison from one effect and resistant from another, it's the same as advantage and disadvantage with dice rolls. It just
Oh.
balances to normal damage.
How do I remove my own resistance?
Well, you wouldn't remove your resistance.
No, I just don't. Okay, then.
You leave them both, and then if for some reason it doesn't look like it's rolling correctly in the bots or whatever, then we'll just do it by hand. But
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We have problem.
okay, yeah. So
Arkham Gray is now following.
What happens if I cut the hand off? Oh, he dies.
Yeah, I need the hand now. The hand,
Death.
hand is as useful as my head.
What if we take both?
Well, I think I would still die. Weirdly enough.
Damn.
Yes.
I can already think of the perfect way to kill you.
Well, that's comforting.
But not on
I am
purpose.
thinking of the edgiest, goriest way I can fuck you up.
What?
Ideally, you wouldn't be doing that.
Hey, I have the
It's
sword of
way
Kaz.
not.
I'm allowed. Hey, man, I have the sword of
Run off for a
Kaz.
minute.
Oh no.
This is gonna turn out fun.
So Kaz
Yeah,
was
it
a
is.
lieutenant of Vecna, and he was the one that ended Vecna. So that's why these items
in-
are like this.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, basically in their quote unquote first run, Gaz was an underling of Vecna who ended up killing Vecna.
Isn't Vecna back?
Hence I said first run.
Oh, first run.
D&D
Is-
lore is fucking weird.
First run, like
Yeah.
first edition, or like, are we talking about like the
First
First
world
run
setting?
adventure?
first run as in Vecna when he was alive, and
Oh.
Kaz when he was alive, and then there was a lich thing, and then he killed him. And there's, if you want to go fucking read it yourself, I don't have the patience for this.
Vecna was lichy, and Kaz got twitchy.
Basically, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Kaz was his vampire lieutenant, and he was a lich, and then he ended up killing Vecna, I think, with the sword.
What book is this sword in?
Dungeon Master's Guide, just search Sword of Kaz.
Wait, really? It's in the Dungeon Master's Guide?
Yeah.
Like the free one?
Right?
Well, you're attached to my campaign, so you'll have it.
I just found it
Yeah.
on Wikidot.
Yeah.
I just googled it. The D&D5e wikidot.com and Forgotten Realms fandom.com. They've got a lot of
Yeah,
info.
the 5e wiki will give you the actual item description from the book, and then the Forgotten Realms wiki will give you all the ridiculous 5 editions worth of backstory on it.
Yeah, the lore is all there. Fun. Yeah, that'll be fun to have
But
with only
yes,
the same
to
party.
answer your question, Underpaid, yes, they are in the Dungeon Master's Guide specifically because, I mean, lots of magic items and things are because I'm the one that gives them out to people. But those ones specifically are also in the Dungeon Master's Guide specifically because they are one-of-a-kind items.
Mhm.
So it's even more imperative that they be in the Dungeon Master's book for when you want to use them.
I see.
The sword is
I
alive.
will say now, in terms of raw
Huh.
rarity, quote unquote, of items, I don't know that all the other stupidity I'll give everyone will necessarily be considered artifacts, but I'm going to find stuff that's just stupidly powerful. So it'll be at least legendary, almost guaranteed.
Wait, I just realized if this is the sword of Kaz, then who gave... I think I'm gonna put that one together in my head.
How did they get the sword? And why are they giving it to you?
I'm more so pondering the dude's
Because they don't
identity.
want to get caught.
Oh, they're pawning it off on
I
you.
just-
Yeah.
Throwing you under the bus. Oops. Oh. Cool. The sword is alive with the sound of murder.
The sword is
Myrtle?
alive with the sound of kill, 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 kill.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck Vecna.
It's gonna get Vecna.
More or less.
Wow. Cool.
Destroy... Oh, there's a whole destroying part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that is a scary thought.
Hmm.
I want to know.
Nothing. I'm just reading destroying the sword part of the item.
Hmm?
There's a very small thing at the bottom that about how you can destroy this entire sword.
Oh yeah, you can certainly try.
You can certainly try, but you need like two things.
Yes, and you have
Yes.
to make checks.
Yeah. It doesn't even
Here's
say
a
we
big
make a
path
check.
that I
It says
do.
it says the creature makes a check and then the sword makes a check. I don't know if it means me or if it means the literal sword. Probably means the sword.
Probably both.
Oh, both is good.
Yeah, there's also ways to there's technically ways to destroy any of those kind of things. It's just very, very hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier just to give it to someone else. Happens all the time. So Reynauld, our battle master fighter, got the Sword of Kaz. Kind of evil.
Debuff.
Yeah. Then Zarvir, our
Kind of
Sor-Lock,
very evil.
got the Hand of Vecna, which the Sword of Kaz wants to murder.
Yeah, more or less.
It's fun. I mean, since he has the hand, I guess the sword wants to murder him as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Sounds
attached
about
to
right.
it. Yeah, just cut the hand off. You'll be fine. Get another hand.
Well,
Anyways,
Can't be the only
actually,
hand
I
out
think
there.
the hand keeps me alive right now, so.
Oh yeah, he's
so
kind
does
of
your
he kind
head.
of likes the hand.
Both are
It's
severable.
attached.
Wow.
When you think about it, you have two weak spots.
Party fight.
Not yet. That's when we put two and two together, which takes a while since we're both pre-elementary in terms of maths.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
well, see, technically speaking, at least for the first while you have the sword, the longer you have it, the more it will talk you into trying to do that stuff. Technically, he can't immediately force you to do it. He'll just be like, you need to kill him because he has the hand of Vecna.
Kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There
And
will
then
be
it will just
suggestions.
continue to talk in your ear and or try to strongly suggest you kill him until eventually you do.
It's very persuasive.
Or until you get unattuned to the sword and or he unattunes to the hand, in which in his case would mean cutting it off and dying.
Yeah. See, you said a little more. You got a little more room with the unattunement. My unattunement means death.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
it doesn't say anywhere that it's unrevivable death, but
That's true. But that just,
You're
seems a
gonna
lot harder.
see
Hmm.
that like the sword is gonna leave you in a revival state.
That's true, yeah. The sword, the hand I might just turn to dust once the hand comes off me.
Who knows? Not
I
you.
would like to not find out.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
We may never know.
I give us 4 sessions.
Oh god.
Man,
I'm not even done giving out stupid level items yet. I'm still looking through anything very rare or higher to see what stupidity I can give the rest of the group.
6 sessions.
It might be less than 4 sessions if I decide to go as crazy as I thought about going.
Hmm.
Oh no.
I'm killing
Oh,
you next
boy.
week.
Oh jeez.
But seriously, it's starting to get a little late, and there's other stuff I want to do with friends. It was a really fun session. I'm glad
so
to be
glad.
back.
I'm so
That
glad.
was a crazy
Come
That's
on.
just in time for me to finally snap mentally and decide to just give you guys all the stupid shit.
Noise.
Does that mean we're gonna face more powerful minions? Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
boy.
minions, you're funny. You're just fighting nothing but fucking harassed ancient dragons and
Oh
fucking
man.
bosses now.
What's the thing with like
And
that's
level
like
6 with your
literally
fighter that's vulnerable to 90% of attacks. It was like 50 hit points.
99.
At the time,
Why
the
is my
swings
health
were
so
like
low? Is it because of my
swiping
con?
towards me.
I don't know what you're calling.
It's 16.
That's
It's fairly low.
decent. Did you roll for any levels?
No, I think I've been.
Pretty sure I told you guys to take the average or higher anyway, but you may have set it to manual from a roll and not rolled for this level also.
Oh, whoops. Now I should check that. No, my hit point type's fixed for some reason. I don't even remember putting it as fixed. I thought I did manual.
Default is fixed, I'm pretty sure, doesn't it?
Oh, I'm stupid.
Hmm. No. No way.
It's probably a little too late to change that vote, so I'll probably just deal with it. I can sense Paul's face palming right now, like, this dude is stupid.
I wasn't even listening.
Oh,
Good. Anyways, I'll see y'all
that's for
tomorrow.
the
Bye.
best.
Or not
Have
tomorrow,
a
next
good
week.
one.
Bye.
Alright.
See you
See ya.
next time.
Alright, I'll have to.
Which
Good night,
could be
y'all.
the
See ya.
last.
Night.
Good night.
Night.
See you later.
Good night.
Have a good rest. I'm going back to the gun show tomorrow, so I gotta get some good
Are you
sleep.
really?
Yeah, my husband's he's helping with the gun transfer paperwork. It's a lot.